Hello, everybody. I'm Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. I'm so glad you guys could join me for today's Tuesday tip. We are going to create some amazing wiper cards. You're going to love the ease of creating these cards. I'm ready to jump in, so let's get started. I have two cards to share with you today. The first one I want to share is a birthday card, something that we need all the time, right? And this one is featuring the Cheerful Daisies. But let me show you the magic. Here we go. Whoop. That's right. We've got this wonderful little pop-up that comes up and says, "Hope your birthday is wonderful." We have a place here on the back that we can write our birthday message. And then, of course, we are in the Christmas season. How could I not share a Christmas card? A very Merry Christmas. Just so much fun, right? We've got a place here to write our message as well. All right, we're going to actually start with the birthday card today. As always, I have a free download that goes along with today's video. So when you're ready to recreate the wiper card, everything you need is going to be right here. I have the complete supply list, the measurements, a photo of the card so that you can have that for reference when you recreate. But more important than anything is this QR code. Click or scan that QR code. It's going to bring you right back here to my video today. And you might need that as you work, just in case you forget some of those little tips and tricks along the way. So you'll find this free download at SimplySimpleStamping.com, or you can look down in the YouTube description. I've got a direct link to today's video. Here we go. We're going to go over the supplies that we need. I have 3 pieces of Misty Moonlight cardstock. Now, these pieces measure 7 inches by 4 1/4. These two are exactly the same, and I have a little scoring on this one. With the 7 inches up at the top, you're going to score this at 1 inch and 1 3/4 on both of those. Now, this little guy, this is for our pop out, and that is a 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Now I have a few pieces of basic white. So this is going to be for our daisies. It is going to be, this other piece will be for the back where we're going to write our message. These pieces are 5 inches by 4 inches. And this little guy, he is 2 inches by 2.5 inches. And last, we have some designer series paper. I'm going to be using the Brights designer series paper, and I have the Daffodil Delight paper. This is a 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I have 2 pieces that are 1/2 inch by 4, 2 pieces that are 3/4 inch by 4. My stamp set today is Hooray for Surprises. And we're also going to be incorporating some dies. So we're going to bring in the Cheerful Daisies dies. I just thought these just look so pretty with this stamp set. We're going to be using this great big die here. And guys, it's not a Tuesday tip video unless we have tips, right? So we're going to take one of our basic white pieces of cardstock, and I'm going to die cut those daisies right there in the center. We're going to begin with base plate 1, thin die adapter 2, and a cutting plate 3. Now we can bring in our cardstock. It's very important. I want you to die cut this right from the middle because we're going to use this now. We're going to use this as a layer for our card. So I'm going to top that with cutting plate 3, and I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. We're going to have something like this. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bring in one piece of that Misty Moonlight. My scoring lines, they're over here on the left. Let me go ahead and just give that a crease so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to fold that back and accordion fold the next piece. So it's going to look something like this. But I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right here in the center of the panel. This is going to be the front of our card. I'm now going to bring in that Daffodil Delight paper, and it's time to do a quick stamping. I have an early espresso ink pad, and I do want to go ahead and stamp this before I add it to my card. So we will stamp "Sending you lots of love" right here in the upper right corner. With those folds over on the left side, we're going to cover up that white. This is one of my favorite tips. I love to use my layers wisely. No one's ever going to know what we did back there. And now we're going to do just a little bit of coloring here on our daisies. Now I have 3 Stampin' blends. So I have the Pecan Pie Light, the Old Olive Light, and the Daffodil Delight Dark. Now, on the daisies, we're actually not going to use that Daffodil Delight yet. It's coming up. So we're going to take that light pumpkin pie. And what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to color in the centers of my daisies. Okay. Very simple to do. Now we're going to come in with our Old Olive Light and let's color in our leaves. So this will be a very quick thing to color. Just kind of brush that color on. I am using the brush tip of my Stampin' Blends. We're now ready to add this to our card. Now I'm going to use a little multi-purpose glue. I just find it's easier. I'm going to get all the petals of my daisies, and then you'll want to get just a little, just as much as you can there on these leaves, just on the edges. We're going to add this to our card. And so there's the front. We have everything done there. Now, are you ready to work on that wiper? Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and crease the lines of my other piece of cardstock. And this one, we're just going to flip it around. So it's going to go off to the right side. Now, here's what you need to know. If you want your pop-up to be on the right side, you're going to want the layer that has the edge on the right side. If you want it to pop up on the other side, you're going to want to use this one. So you do have options of which way you want your pop-up to go. I'm going to go ahead. I want it to pop up here on the right side. I'm going to take that little piece of basic white, add that here at the top. So I'm kind of lining it up on the top and the two sides. Yes, we do have extra here. There's a reason for that. Let's go ahead really quick. I am going to go ahead and do the stamping. And because it's a birthday card, we're going to say, hope your birthday is wonderful. And then we have this little flower in this stamp set, and it's perfect. We're just going to add a few of those. Very quickly, I'll just take that dark Daffodil Delight and color those in. Down in the bottom right corner, all right, that part is important. I want you to fold the little corner. It's not going to show, so don't get too worried about things being perfect. Do you see how I just folded that up? All right. I'm going to crease that really good with my bone folder. This is the piece that has the fold or the accordion fold there on the right side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. Can you see? There's my little triangle that I made. I'm going to bring in some multi-purpose glue, and I really do probably recommend the multi-purpose glue because it's a really tiny area. And can you see how I'm just folding this over? Going to give that a little press. We're going to wait, let that really grab on. And let me kind of show you. I'm going to fold this up. You can see that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to kind of bring this together so you can kind of see. All right, just like that. And when it goes down, it'll just tuck in. Now, did you see how I kind of had to press that down? That can be adjusted by just scooching. All right, we're just going to scooch it down. I know it's not straight here, and that's okay, because when it pops up, and this is the best way I can show you how it's going to pop up. There we go. Do you see how I'm just I just have these two pieces. I'm holding them together so I can see, but I'm making sure that that little pop-up is down. The other reason I really do prefer to use my multi-purpose glue, it's got a little bit of forgiveness to it. So you can see here up at the top of this, you notice I'm a little crooked. That actually works to my benefit. Hey, crooked actually helps us. All right. So we have this. Let's go ahead and put the card together. So I'm going to put my multi-purpose glue here on this panel. Remember, this is folded down, okay? And we're going to take the front edge, all right? We're going to line these two up. So basically, we've just taken those two folds, and they're just opposite of each other. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this around, make sure everything's good and straight. All right. Pressing, making sure that's all good. All right. Now we're going to repeat that right here. All right. So a little more multi-purpose glue down this side, and let's add the other side of our pop-up. Now here we're going to add our message. This is where we're going to write our message. So I'll tell you what, we're there. Let's go ahead and give that a quick stamp, shall we? Back in with that early espresso. I'm going to stamp Make a Wish, and let's go ahead and add a couple more of those sweet little daisies. We'll go ahead and give these a quick little color. I'm going to flip my card over. I want to make sure I'm putting this on correctly. The last thing I'd want is my message area to be upside down. All right, we're going to add that. Now, all those little pieces, remember all those little pieces of designer series paper? Well, let's add those to our card as well. We'll add that 3/4 inch piece there, our 1/2 inch piece right here. Let me flip this over. We're going to repeat that on the front. And friends, there you have it. Whoop. I love this card. I think they are so much fun. Love, love, love. All right. All right. Let me share the Christmas version of this card. Are you ready? It's just so much fun. Have a very Merry Christmas. I've got a Christmas tree on here. Let me show you what we're using for this card. So for this one, we're using the Decorative Trees bundle. All right, so super easy to do. Let me share a few tips with you. So we're going to talk about this piece right here. So I've got a piece of Granny Apple Green, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. I'm going to bring in a shaded spruce ink pad, and right there in the middle, just like we did with our daisies, because we're going to use this layer, I'm going to stamp that tree. As you can see, there is a die that goes along with that. So I will die cut that, and that's going to be this layer here. And of course, there's our tree. Now I got another trick up my sleeve. This is the piece that's going to cover that up. So let's do a little quick stamping. In real red, I will stamp over here on the upper right side, Oh Christmas Tree. And in crushed curry, we're going to add these little swirls. And that's just going to sit right under Oh Christmas Tree. Here's a little trick. I wanted a star on the top of my tree. So we're going to take that little star and we're going to die cut it right here. No one will ever see because our tree is going to cover that. And as you can see, there's a die for our star. So tree, star, we've got one more. You're going to have 2 pieces of real red. One is going to be our wiper, our pop-up. The other one is what we're going to use to die cut this pretty little accent for the tree. So let me just kind of show you here. I've put some adhesive sheet on the back of this. This is a 2 by 3 piece of adhesive sheet, so that all I had to do was peel that away. It sticks right to my tree, no mess, because it's such a thin line. It was so much easier to use adhesive sheet than to try to use the multi-purpose glue. So there we go. You can see how I've just added my designer series paper, much like I did on the first card. My pop-up, I just stamped a very Merry Christmas, surrounded it with some stars. Let's take a look at the back. May your days be merry. I used that little swirl again. There's a few more pieces there on the back, and this is where you can write your Christmas message. Guys, this one I also had pop up here from the right side. Again, you can choose if you want to choose the other side. You're just going to adhere it here instead of over here. Such a simple card. Let me go ahead and bring in my daisy card. There you go, my friends. Such fun cards, right? I mean, we love that little wow. We love an extra wow. And it really is simple to do. Now, one of the tips I always like to give you when it comes to creating a unique fold like this, practice first on a piece of scrap cardstock. All right. If you've got something you've messed up on, it doesn't matter what the colors you can, I mean, they can be all mismatched and mush. It doesn't matter. You're just going to practice creating that little wiper. I will tell you, as I created it, I had to take a little practice myself. So I highly recommend that you take a moment to do that. You could, if you wanted to, you could even do this with just some copy paper. Again, it's just for practice. All right. Friends, I hope that you enjoyed the cards today. And if you did, would you do me a favor? A thumbs up on YouTube is always appreciated. And hey, if you have not subscribed, why not take a moment to click the subscribe button? If you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I am back with another video. And I love to share twice a week here on the channel. We have such a great time. We even get together live on Thursdays. I'd love to have you join. Well, my friends, go create something amazing this week. And I can't wait to stamp with you next time. Bye-bye.